Hey guys, I'm Morthadon and we are back for Demon Slayer Season 1 Episode 25. So, last time we had kind of a little beginning bit with Rengoku talking about how he's going off to fight a dangerous demon, which I don't know why we would have gotten that if we don't eventually see it or hear about it later or something maybe, but I feel like that's going to come back somehow, which will be interesting. We have Zenitsu on the mend, needing medicine and sunlight, being very unhappy about it. And I didn't get the episode ready at all, so I am being really stupid right now, but I have it right here. Sorry about that. I was gonna try to do it while I kept talking, and then I realized I was gonna lose my track. Okay, so yeah, Zenitsu doing better, and then they did their rehabilitation training, which Zenitsu and Inosuke kind of gave up on, but Tanjiro did not give up. He kept going, and he is kind of learning, thanks to the help of the kids that were watching, that he needs to master breathing, doing his breathing techniques kind of all day long and all night. I think they said even all night. Um, so yeah, that's crazy. But he's making steady progress on that, from being able to, barely do it for a few minutes or whatever during a fight to making it, I believe, most of the day. So yeah, the swords are being reforged, and we got some Shinobu backstory with Shinobu wanting to, like, a dream to befriend demons, but she realizes she could never fulfill that, because it was her sister's dream who was slaughtered by a demon, so she just can't stand but to hate them. So she kind of passes this dream off to Tanjiro to see if he can fulfill it for her. So yeah, it was definitely a interesting bit of backstory for a character that I really wanted backstory for, and I found really interesting. So without further ado, guys, let's get started with this episode, though. Enough talking. So we're gonna start here in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, now. Oh god. Beat me, please, kids. That's not creepy at all. Oh god. I don't think I could sleep just having freaking people hovering over me. Although, if I was doing, like, all day training, I would be so exhausted that maybe I would just pass out. But I think it'd be pretty hard for me to be like, hey, you guys, just stare at me while I sleep and hit me. I wouldn't be able to sleep. Do 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 do. It has been a little over 2 weeks since I've watched this, because I recorded ahead and then took a little bit of a break. So if I'm a little rusty on some of the names and stuff, I apologize. I should have most of the main crew down, but some of the extra characters, like, I can already tell you, I do not remember the name of uh the girl that is training under Shinobu. But I do have it written down, so I can find it. Like, Tsuyuri Kano, if I even said that right. Uh, Zenitsu watching. Oh. Oh my god. Those poor kids aren't going to get any sleep. So irresponsible. So they're still not training. Alright. Okay, so he can't keep it up unless he pushes himself. Is he getting better at this, or still getting defeated by her every time? I imagine he's still getting defeated. Has she said a word yet? Nice touch having the subtitles under each of the characters. And she's super speeds. Or she just dodges? Or did he actually touch her? She looked at her hand. She just realized it was close or something. Oh, it's them. What? What are they all covered in? Inosuke had leaves on him, and Zenitsu had, like, shit on his face. Like, leftover food or something. Gambare! Hey! He did it! Now he has to do the bigger one. Oh, Jesus. How? How is that even possible? They're just watching. You guys gotta think about how much stronger he's becoming while you guys are just giving up. Freaking Inosuke. Damn. It's kind of a line. Suck it up and drink your medicine, kid. Inosuke. Okay. So they went and asked Shinobu because are they too shit. And now they're asking him, okay. I wasn't sure if they didn't go to Tanjiro because they didn't want to, like, they're like embarrassed to show that they actually want to try or something. No easy way to success, guys. Takes a lot of effort. Just toying with his ego. Jesus! Rip off your tits. Seems important. Speak! Woman! I guess we have heard her talk. She talked to, I believe didn't she speak when she came up against, Nezuko in the woods? What is your story? Oh, we're about to get some tragic story, aren't we? Jeez. So this Kano? Jeez. What? I mean, I have an idea of what that is relating to, maybe? Hmm. Oh. Shinobu and her sister. Wow, so if they're taking her in from right here, then she's been with them a while. I thought she was with them from like around the time of the selection, but no. Hmm. Catch the money. All right. Hmm. Damn. So does she like even to this day have a hard time making decisions? Is that why she flipped the coin to make the decision for her? Maybe, I wonder. Yep, there it is. Nice. Harder, bam! Well, uh-oh. A mission? Oh, okay. Sunblade's coming back. Are they gonna look different, or are they gonna be the same? Freaking goobers. What a bunch of goobers. Oh, he's angry. You broke my sword. Oh my god. The intensity. For Shinobu. Who's the other guy with them? Hmm. Hmm. They're not. Aw. Ooh. So they reapply the color. So could we get a different one? Oh, I liked his like graded edges. Is he gonna chip him again? Oh no, that poor guy. Oh my god. Okay, they didn't make a big deal out of it, so I'm guessing Tanjiro's didn't change then? It's the same color. Alright. He's gonna be a lot stronger. Oh, he caught her. He's beating her. She gonna stop it? Oh no. He's too nice. He's gonna stop. He puts it on her head. Her face. Does that even count? It's still just sitting there. Shit. Alright, they're doing it too now. Nice. That's right. His jaw got all messed up in the last fight. I was worried she was gonna do something weird. I don't know what, but actual combat. Fire breathing. Rengoku, right? Flame breathing, different from fire breathing. Interesting. I'll have to go back and look at that because that line she said confused me a little bit, and I was trying to write down at the same time. Turns out reading and writing at the same time, while comprehending and writing the right shit, is difficult for me. Oh, Nezuko. Oh, she's out again for a while. Healing up. Nice. Little team. What? That was Shinobu, wasn't it? Or something? What was that? What? Wait. What just happened? I'm confused. I I was so convinced that it was gonna be someone else. Oh, Jesus Christ. What are we getting into? I thought Shinobu was gonna appear. Ugh, what? Ugh. That was nasty. I could have sworn, like, Shinobu was gonna be, like, behind him, like, whispering something to him. What? Okay. That was weird. I don't know how I feel about that little bit there. Where it was, like, where he thought he heard something and thought it was encouragement or whatever, but it wasn't actually there, but we heard it. Did he hear it? Was it there for real? I don't know. It was a little weird. I don't know how I feel about it, but alright. Alright. Let's see what kind of Taisho secret we're gonna get. Why isn't Nezuko in this too? Okay. Oh, okay. Nice. Don't underestimate me. Alrighty, guys, that is it for season 1, episode 25. We only have one more episode, and then I will probably do the movie, I guess, because I think the movie came in between season 1 and season 2. So I'll probably do the movie. Man, I have like several movies coming up, and I think both of them I need to watch next week. Shit. Anyway, actually no, one more episode. So next week, next week I have to watch the Cowboy Bebop, but then I'll be watching episode 26 of this the following week. Yeah, so I don't have to do both in 1 week. That's good. Not that it's a big of a deal. I could do it, but it's just long videos. But anyways, yeah. We're coming up to the end of season 1, which is pretty interesting and exciting. But this was a good episode. We are kind of wrapping up the training portion. We had Tanjiro being able to maintain his breathing. He said his body has pretty much changed at this point. He can't wait to wield his sword, which we didn't get to see him wield. We got to see Inosuke touch his sword. So actually, earlier in the episode, I said they glanced over it. So I assume the color hasn't changed, but maybe I'm looking at it the wrong way. Maybe they're building it up. Maybe they're not showing us yet because it's going to be a big deal that it changes or something, you know? But we'll just have to wait and see. I guess it could be either way. Either it's not a big deal and they didn't show us because it just looks the same as this last sword he had, you know? Or it's because they're building it up. We'll have to see, But yeah, we had him training a bit for his breathing while he slept, and had the kids beat him with those, like, I think those are like dusters or something. Like they're used to, like, you hang up like laundry or whatever and you hit it with it, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. I think I've seen it used in other things. But yeah, had him hit him if he ever stopped doing his breathing technique in his sleep. So that was funny and stuff. But yeah, Zenitsu with his, trying hard. That's probably, honestly, it might be my favorite line of this entire show so far. Is nothing is more draining than perseverance. I feel like that's a really good line because I feel the same way about that too sometimes. Like there are sometimes things in my life that I should be constantly doing, and I will try to constantly do them and keep it up and everything, and just the more you do it, the more worn out you get, and eventually you just need to stop and take a break, really, like, the example that comes to mind is I did like a year of dieting before I took a break, and during that time, the eating part was actually the easier part. It was getting my ass up and exercising every day that was hard for me, and trying to do it, every single day for an entire year. Obviously, I missed a few days here and there. If I had like a really busy day, I wouldn't do it. But, and then I've realized that trying to start up again after my break, I've been having a really hard time sticking to that exercising, So in a way, I kind of feel that pain of like that draining kind of feeling. So I really liked that line from him. And then probably the second best line is I don't know what you're talking. I don't remember how he exactly worded it, but he said he'll rip off her tits. So yeah, that was probably the other best line of the show. So, but yeah, other than the training stuff and Inosuke getting his new swords and then chipping them again, which I feel bad for the smiths that worked on it, but at the same time, I'm kind of really happy because I really loved the grooved edged sword. I thought it was a really neat idea, a neat concept for his weapons, So in a way, I'm really happy about that. But yeah, we had a good chunk of backstory for Tsuyuri Kanao. And she had, like a very tragic childhood. She was in possession of this guy who I don't even think was her father. And I mean, I don't know, maybe he was, but basically seemed like she was a slave, had to be tied up so she wouldn't run when they're in public, and just beat the shit out of her, maybe daily. I don't know how often that happened, but either way. Um, and one day she said she just heard a snap and she felt no more pain. And I guess it was just a visual. I know I said what during the episode and like I was confused, but I was pretty sure I had like a good idea of what it meant. And as the episode went on, I'm pretty sure it's just kind of a way of explaining that she whatchamacallit, shoot, I just lost my train of thought. A way of explaining that, like, the emotional side of her, like, the things that kept her in pain, kept her feeling hungry, and, probably upset about the way that she's living. There was just a moment where she just shut it all off, you know? I do, like, it seems like she still has that kind of, turned off. And I do believe that there is a world where she, manages to get that back, but it probably wouldn't be anything too easy. It's gonna be a struggle for her to find that place. But it has been a good chunk of years. She's quite a bit older now, and she's been in a much better environment. So I'm glad that Shinobu and Shinobu's sister, took her in and got her away from that guy and everything, because that was messed up, and don't do that damn shit to kids. It's fucked up. But yeah, so she flips a coin now, which I didn't expect them to explain it like right after I had talked about it during the reaction. But we saw her flip the coin, and while we were seeing her backstory, I was trying to think about like when Shinobu was saying this girl doesn't do anything on her own, she needs to be ordered to eat food and everything. I started thinking about the relevance of the coin and how she might use that coin because she's so broken at the way she was raised and everything that she's just incapable of making those decisions for herself. She feels like she needs someone to tell her to do something. So she uses flipping a coin as a proxy to someone telling her what to do because there's no one there to tell her what to do. So, she flips a coin to decide it. But yeah, I wonder if that will ever become, because there's that little trick that people say that like if you ever stuck between two things and you don't know which one you want to do more, you flip a coin and designate heads or tails to one of them, and then whatever one you're hoping wins as you flip that coin, you get like a little subconscious feeling of like I hope it's heads, then you know that that's the one that you truly want to do. And then regardless of the results of the flip, you just do the one that came to your mind first, because that's probably the one that deep inside you really want to do. And I wonder if that will ever, obviously it's not really like that. It doesn't seem like it's like that for her right now, but I wonder if that will ever, like if she does, end up getting, a little better where she is able to, fix this little part of herself, not that she needs to, but if she ever does, if she, maybe goes on a mission with Tanjiro and them, and their warm-heartedness kind of, you know, brings some emotions back to her in a way or something like that. Maybe she could use that coin flip as, instead of like a whatever the results of the coin is what I'm gonna do. Use it kind of like I said, where flip it if she's undecisive, and whatever one she's leaning towards more while it's in the air, that's what she goes with. It'd be kind of like a cool little like development for her character, where this thing that, you know, for a while she's been using to make decisions can now be something to help her make her own decisions, if that makes sense, you know. But yeah, More tragic backstories for anime characters. Seems like it's a trend, but yeah. And then I guess the last thing really that's a pretty big deal is uh Tanjiro asking about fire breathing. Now, fire breathing is what Tanjiro did, I think, with the dance for the fire god. Um but we have the Flame Hashira Rengoku Kyojuro, and there Shinobu says that there is a difference between flame breathing and fire breathing. Now let me see if I can find that point, because she said something that kind of confused me. So for some reason your father used fire breathing. All I can tell you is that while flame breathing does exist, it's different from fire breathing, right? Huh. Not familiar with the details myself, but I do know that they're very strict about the exact phrasing. Okay. You must never refer to flame breathing as fire breathing. The Flame Hashira Goku might know the specifics, but unfortunately he's out on a mission. Okay. My bad. Alright. Did she say anything else? Oh, okay. No, we're good. Sorry about that. Yeah, so she didn't say as much as I thought. I thought she said that I thought she gave a hint of what like flame breathing was there, and I tried to read it real fast while I was writing, and I didn't comprehend what I read, and I got like really confused. But no, she basically just said that like there's a rule that you never refer to flame breathing as fire breathing, and they're distinctly different. So, but she has no idea why they're different or what makes them different and stuff like that. So that's going to be something that we got to talk to Rengoku about at some point. So, um, yeah. So I guess I didn't really miss anything. But yeah, that's really interesting. I guess just I'm curious if it's a big deal. Like, is the difference like something massive, or is it just like, well, no, you don't call flame breathing fire breathing because, fire breathing is a technique that does things like this, and flame breathing is a technique that does things like this, and they're just different. Kind of like saying, you know, Tanjiro's water breathing is different from the Zenitsu's lightning breathing. It's just they're of the same element, just different styles, kind of thing. But or is there something more like nefarious, where like you must never speak of fire breathing because it's evil, and the one man that ever did it was, a terrible person, or I don't know. Like, is it something like that where it's like like really nefarious? I'm not sure, but yeah. Anyway, very good episode. I enjoyed it quite a bit, and now we are moving on to a new mission, which is either gonna be carried over into season 2 or the movie, or it's gonna be a really quick mission that spans through one episode, because we only have one left until the movie and then season 2. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it regardless. I'm sure they'll wrap up the season pretty well. Most shows usually do, and I know this one was very popular, so I'm sure it's fine. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you hit that subscribe button if you enjoyed. Check out my Patreon if you want to see more from me. You can see a couple episodes ahead for this show on my early access tier on my Patreon, as well as my Patreon exclusive tier, where you can get access to content that isn't even released to YouTube yet. So check all that out if you're interested. Link in the description below, or it should be popping up on the screen. Very much appreciate it, and I will see you guys in my future reactions. Bye-bye.